Well,
right?
not necessarily. People would obviously have issues with this, and probably some people would actually like have gunfights with the police trying to confiscate their guns. But you do agree it's possible, like it would be plausible for a government to send out even its army or law enforcement officers to confiscate guns. Like
But again,
they could do this.
I don't believe in compromising like constitutional amendments. I think I take a lot of issue with that. Even though like personally, when I think about the amendments, the Second Amendment, I think it's just frustrating to me because.
Well, hold on.
It's like, oh, you want to bear your gun?
Your refusal to get rid of the Second Amendment is, we can't separate that from the system that you've promoted. That's really harmful rhetoric. And you know what? Innocent children's lives, because of your refusal to just do away with the Second Amendment, it's on your hands. Innocent children's, you won't get rid of it.
Again, I can have the take of believing in increased gun control measures without believing in getting rid of the Second Amendment, because I'm trying to respect Republican values of wanting to uphold the Second Amendment while wanting to reduce the amount of gun deaths that happen each year.
I love guns.
Thank you for sharing.
Me too.
Great.
Would you love them if they killed someone you loved and cared about?
I've actually gone through that before, but I think it's the person who kills it. It's not
It's
not the gun.
So
It's not the gun that kills the person.
It's not the gun with the deadly bullet and that's designed for murder.
But
You
No,
can kill
because a
someone
gun
with a
can't shoot
bat.
itself.
It's the person
It's the
that's
person
using
behind
that
the gun.
gun.
You
With
can
their
kill
mental
someone
illness
with your
or whatever it
fist.
is causing it.
But the whole point of the weapon is that it's designed for death. And
Right,
No.
because of the
that all
person pulling
depends
the
on
trigger.
The person who's using it.
Whoa.
well, so really quick though,
Can I use the bathroom again?
you just
I don't need to add.
It's okay. You just go that way. Here, we won't linger too long on the gun thing. Really quick, but I guess we're talking about policy here. Putting that aside, practically speaking.
But can I just say one more thought on that? I just want
What? No, hold on. Let me finish.
Really,
Let
like
me
one
finish.
sentence.
No.
Whoa.
No. Stop.
This way. We're good.
We told you before the show. It's okay. We just don't want you banging into the cameras and stuff and tripping over wires. It's okay. Okay, so my question is...
Can I say one thing?
No, hold on. My turn.
Okay.
My turn.
Go ahead.
We've outlawed a variety of drugs in this country. Most hard drugs are completely outlawed. There's steep punishments for distributing them, steep punishments for owning them. You would agree, though, that despite robust laws, not just, you can go to the doctor and get a prescription for methamphetamine. No. It's completely outlawed. It's criminalized.
But
you would agree that people can still
it's prevalent.
obtain
Completely.
these drugs, and the vast majority of the time, despite it potentially landing you in prison or jail, people who are drug addicts quite easily possess drugs and hold on to them for periods of time, and they never get caught, and they consume the drugs.
Yeah, and I think that's like the really complicated part about controlling drugs and controlling guns. They're so widely circulated.
But my question then is, even if we had an outright complete gun ban, my argument,
which I don't believe in, but right.
But even if we did, and practically speaking, I lost my guns in a boating trip. Like people, the police come to try to take your guns. Sorry, I lost all of them. People aren't going to relinquish their guns.
Which is why that's not a good solution.
Right, and
I wish I had a very clear solution. It's a very complicated.
Right.
Okay.
But my position is, even if we were to implement everything that you say,
which I didn't say.
No, even
do that.
not
I
just
didn't
what you
say
say.
that, right.
Sorry, even if we implement things well beyond what you're willing to do as it relates to gun control, if we were to outright ban guns, how would this prevent people? Like you could make it death penalty. You own a gun, you get the death penalty. That's how severe you could make the crime of owning a firearm. How would this ever stop somebody from getting a gun if they were sick enough in the head and motivated enough to get a gun? We know that people are motivated enough to get drugs. Trust me, if somebody wants to do a disgusting act, they have already abandoned humanity. They've already abandoned decency. It's gone. And so this idea that, and by the way, a lot of these times, sometimes we apprehend the shooters, sometimes they unalive themselves after they've committed these horrific acts, or there's somebody who takes them out.
Right.
They're prepared to die when they commit these crimes.
Yeah.
So why would, even if it was that extreme, you get the death penalty if you own a gun, why would that stop somebody who's prepared to die anyways and who's sick in the head?
Why would it stop someone in countries where there are not the same rates of gun violence as America? Like, for example, if you look at, okay, so that was like a very wordy sentence, but like other countries where gun death rates are not the same as America, there's sick people everywhere. There's sick people in, like, say, the UK, for example. The UK does not have the same rate of gun deaths, and they have stricter gun control, right? So, like, what would stop the sick people in the UK? It's just like, I mean,
if somebody is motivated enough in the UK or Australia, for example, where guns are outlawed,
then they'll do that, right?
You think people can't access guns illegally?
They can, but
Sure, it makes it harder, but you're not even in favor of an outright
But they're not
gun
looking
ban.
at the same rates of gun deaths as the U.S. is. They're not looking at the same rate of school shootings and all of that.
Sure, I suppose that makes sense, but my point would be is that this most recent assassination, you think he wouldn't be able to get a gun?
I mean, I think that this kind of thing is more characteristic of America than it could be of other countries. And I just think Charlie, like, again, this would happen to countless people throughout history, gun deaths, gun violence, school shootings. Charlie Kirk, he didn't really do anything to advocate against that, which is all I believe in, advocating for some kind of solution. I don't know the exact solution to cause less gun deaths from happening.
So
each
is
year.
your position
So
people who are pro Second Amendment are more deserving of being killed? Because of their...
No.
So
Definitely not. No one is deserving of being killed.
I don't understand the criticism then.
Of Charlie Kirk?
If it's just like, well, he was pro Second Amendment, okay.
It's not that he was pro Second Amendment. It's that he didn't really advocate against, like, the school shootings and everything that would happen each year. He just kind of said, oh, it's just collateral. And I think writing it off as just collateral damage each year and drawing like an equivalent to like car deaths kind of, I think that was kind of dismissive and invalidating. But by no means does that justify him dying. Again, I know you're trying to you want me to say that, but again, I don't celebrate Charlie Kirk's death at all.
What do you think about other people who celebrate his death? Justified?
I think that's disgusting, and I think that you can't be against gun violence and then celebrate certain gun deaths. I think it's disgusting.
Just curious, anybody else? Me and her have had quite a bit of a back and forth. Anybody else want to weigh in? Do you have any thoughts?
Feedback?
Yeah, any thoughts?
Do you have any thoughts? Any thoughts?